Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to This Week in Grime, where we run down the 7 most popular news articles in the last 7 days on keepingitgrimy.com's news site. I'm your host, Logan Sama, and every week we look at the biggest releases, events, and goings-on in the grime scene. So let's not delay any further and get straight into our first article.
Hey, Teddy, you went psycho on this one. Disgusting. All I know is darkness.
It's not every day we get to announce that Dizzee Rascal's dropped a new grime single, but he has done so this past week with Teddy Music, aka Silencer. The track's entitled Grime Aint Dead, and off the back of recent conversation to the contrary, it's certainly a very topical track.
Just kill it. You ain't never been a big man, just admit. You ain't never been a big man, you don't live it. Tell me.
If Dizzee Over the Top of a Silencer production sounds familiar to you, you would have heard it recently if you locked into P Money and Silencer's untraditional EP, where Dizzee featured on the single Stuttering. As well as releasing to stream and download on all good digital platforms, the video dropped directed by Toxic, and it saw a whole host of cameos, including Sir Spyro, Novelist, and the legend Deedee. The single and video dropped last week, and the title is certainly topical. It was a subject of debate over the past week, and of course we here at Keeping It Grimy certainly agree with the title itself. It's up to you to make your decision though. It's a great video. Check it out right now on GRM Daily. It's amazing to hear Dizzee on grime, especially with the producer of the caliber of Silencer. It's a big one to kick off the week, and check it out. Silencer and Dizzee Rascal, Grime Aint Dead.
Copping a pack, who's selling that? Pure disrespect, best respect my intellect. Last time I checked, I've been a vet. What disconnect? Last time I checked, it's been accepted.
Whilst criminally not included in the MOBO nominations for Best Grime category, Manga Saint-Hilaire continues to be one of the most active members of the grime community when it comes to his output. His single Activated sees a new look remix, this time calling on the vocal talents of Roachee, Snowy, and Logan OLM.
Need to zoom out.
No, not Dolly Shirts, what's it called?
Yeah, Dolly, innit? Zoom out when you zoom out.
Now, whilst the single dropped last week, the video drops tomorrow, and we've got an exclusive clip for you right now. Don't forget, you can see the video in full tomorrow on Manga's own YouTube channel. But the single is out to stream and download right now on all good digital platforms.
Back outside and I'm activated. This one better get slapped on playlist. You've heard my story, come on, don't be racist. We've been outside, we've had to smack some faces. But nowadays we just wanna grab some wages. But it's still a well-known fact, I'm dangerous. My friends told me and said I stank of flavors. Look, cause this ain't back in the 80s. Man must be up on their best behaviors. When they come
This past week saw Spyro taking over at XOYO for Sir Spyro and Friends, and the headline set was what everyone was talking about. Whilst clips from Prez T, Flowdan, and Manga Saint-Hilaire went viral on Twitter after the night, there was much more there besides, and we're going to drop some clips that our very own Razor managed to pick up whilst in attendance.
You will get an action replay. Anybody in the ring, no delay. On the thing, no delay. Them man, that's a weekend bad man. That's a big one, another weekend. Them man, come let them go out in the book, cause the media and the book, incredible, and the book, leave me empty, full in the big.
Big up Spyro for a great night. Shout out to Silencer as well, providing grime earlier on as well. It is great to see grime returning to the clubs once again, and hopefully much more to come throughout the rest of the year.
We have to get the best of the best from each episode, and we've brought them here today for the final showdown.
After an incredible first season, Top Producer comes to an end and the season finale broadcast this past week. The 4 winners of the previous episodes all battled it out for the title in this season finale. In the 5th and final episode of the production competition, which was put together by Jammer and Trend Central, we saw a number of guest judges. DJ Target, Wretch32, J2K, Blakey, and Poet were all in the studio for this final to crown the winner of the Top Producer competition. And we're not looking to spoil the result for you here, so go and check out the extended last episode of Top Producer. You can check it out right now on the Trend Central YouTube channel.
Louis White.
Devlin is back with his first full-length project since 2019, and this one is entitled Eyes for the Blind.
Ain't a small fry, ain't a big shot, I'm the next breed.
After the release of singles Popular Fashion, all we have is now And Next Breed, the eagerly anticipated 14-track project from one of the most talented lyricists to ever do it in grime, just dropped this week. With production almost exclusively from Jimmy Sharp and Louis White, you know what to expect from the sound, and there's a host of very exciting features as well. Boy Better Knows, JME and Frisco join longtime collaborator Sire B, Young Grime star Yizzy, Asher D, Matt Linnon, Christina Maris, Jimmy Sharp himself, and even Potter Paper features on the project. It's a fantastic body of work that ventures outside of conventional grime sounds, but also delivers some Route 1 up the middle grime that you can enjoy as well if that's your bag. It's a great project. If you're a Devlin fan, you're going to love it. Check it out. It's available to stream and download right now on all good digital platforms, and you can catch the videos for those 3 singles in case you've missed them on Devlin's own YouTube channel.
You got lost in time like Marty.
Now, whilst the football season is still in full swing, Leicester's own full-time professional player Kamakaze still has time to drop the singles, and his new one entitled Shokunin is out right now.
All the things that made me me. I was on the grind in my ACG. I was in the field like ATV, and I was on the field like KDB.
With the name derived from the Japanese term meaning artisan or craftsman, the track addresses the obligation of the artist to maintain a certain level of social consciousness, and the track certainly addresses a number of very interesting themes. With production by long-time Leicester collaborator Manis Cooler, the track is out right now to stream and download, and the video is out as well.
So local, yo. What? You know me, I know how to hold my spot. Them man are fake like Doju's locks. Hit bomb, make sure the vocal pops.
Suns in the sky.
And finally, Birmingham's Mayday has looked to reissue his Complete the Mission EP, which first dropped at the end of summer 2021, in a new deluxe edition.
Suns in the sky, blazing, yeah. Shades and crepes, raving.
Extending the project to 11 tracks, it now also includes a number of new singles. And one of our favourites is Secret Weapon, featuring Mayhem and Socks.
Mayday, Mayday, secret weapon. Pull up in a mask like King from Tekken. Rocks in a whip like the cliffs of Devon. That's power in the back like an RX-7.
Check out the deluxe edition of Complete the Mission on all good digital platforms right now, and make sure you keep your eyes peeled, because I'm sure there will be some new visuals attached to that project very soon. That's it from us this week on This Week in Grime. It's been a powerful 7 days. There's been a lot going on, more than we could fit in into just one show. And if you want to stay up to date with what's happening in grime, then you can do so over at keepingitgrimy.com, where we update daily with the most important goings on in grime, big or small. Whatever it is, we're here to report the news to you. If you've got some grime news that you'd like us to cover on the website or on our socials, then hit us up on the email on your screen right now, promo@keepingitgrimy.com, whether it's releases, events, or just general projects that align with grime. We're happy to cover and promote them for you, so hit us up. Make sure you're giving us a follow on the socials as well. It's Keeping It Grimy on everything relevant. We're there on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And we'll see you the same time next week. We'll be back on Monday, though, for This Week in Grime. Until then, make sure you're keeping it grimy.